The 700 Club, it's a scene of horror, ladies and gentlemen. 15,000 Americans trapped behind enemy lines with the Taliban controlling all roads to the airport. So how these Americans possibly escape President Biden's ruthless blunder? And why does our president continue to double down on his disastrous decision? The big question, is it time to invoke the 25th Amendment? Dale Hurd has more.
President Biden says U.S. forces will stay in Kabul until all Americans are evacuated, even if it means extending the August 31st deadline when all U.S. troops are supposed to pull out. For now, chaos outside Kabul's airport as thousands of Afghans try desperately to get out of their country. U.S. forces control the airfield, but the Taliban control all roads leading to the airport. Militants have been beating women and children trying to flee. The U.S. Secretary of Defense says Americans in Kabul will have to get to the airport on their own.
We're going to do everything we can to continue to try to deconflict and create passageways for them to get to the airfield. I don't have the capability to go out and extend operations currently into Kabul.
Right now, some 15,000 Americans are trapped behind Taliban lines.
We're going to get everyone that we can possibly evacuate, and I'll do that as long as we possibly can until the clock runs out or we run out of capability.
Meanwhile, General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, said even though there was a possibility that the Taliban would gain power after the U.S. pulled out, no one predicted the country would fall so quickly.
There was nothing that I or anyone else saw that indicated a collapse of this army and this government in 11 days.
In an exclusive interview with ABC News' George Stephanopoulos, President Biden said he wouldn't handle the U.S. withdrawal any differently.
The idea that somehow there's a way to have gotten out without chaos ensuing, I don't know how that happens.
Democrats gave the president their full backing when he announced plans for the unconditional withdrawal. Now some are changing their stance. In a statement, the Democratic chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Senator Bob Menendez, said, quote, "I am disappointed that the Biden administration clearly did not accurately assess the implications of a rapid U.S. withdrawal." Swift and blistering rebukes from Republicans. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell calling the evacuation a botched exit.
All of this is the aftermath of the decision first to withdraw and then to withdraw in a precipitous and incompetent way.
Florida Senator Rick Scott taking it a step further, saying the president should be removed from office, tweeting, "After the disastrous events in Afghanistan, we must confront a serious question. Is Joe Biden capable of discharging the duties of his office, or has time come to exercise the provisions of the 25th Amendment?" Dale Hurd, CBN News.
Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is we don't have a president. He just isn't able to fulfill the duties of his office. Well, Michael Sheetshelf is a senior fellow at the Robert Smith Center for Constitutional Law at Regent University. And he's here to tell us more about the 25th Amendment. And, you know, we know about impeachment. It has to be brought in the House, and then there's a jury of the Senate. They have to have a 2/3 vote to impeach. But this 25th is not it. Could you explain what that does?
Yes, sir. The 25th Amendment is designed to provide for presidential succession, first and foremost. There were a lot of questions over the first 180 years of our country about what should happen if the president were to die, to resign,